Way into the first year of the Biden administration, Biden is finally asking 11 officials that were appointed by former President Donald Trump to military service academic advisory boards to either resign or be dismissed from those boards. And some of the people that are being asked to do so, you might recognize their names. The officials asked to resign include prominent former Trump officials like former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer, former senior counsel to the president Kellyanne Conway, and former National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster. They were appointed to the advisory boards of the Naval Academy, the Air Force Academy, and West Point, respectively. I don't know with H.R. McMaster what that person's academic background is. I don't think Kellyanne Conway served in the Air Force or Sean Spicer in the Navy. I could be wrong. Maybe their advice is very valuable, but they apparently did not take kindly to being asked to resign. Kellyanne Conway tweeted out, "President Biden, I'm not resigning, but you should," with a whole letter. No word yet if he's going to resign as a result of her tweet, but she was she was not happy about that. AOC responded saying a predictable, if not unfortunate outcome. Clinging on to vestiges of power against the people's will is kind of your Trump's and the GOP's thing. When you're fired, don't let the fascist victim complex hit you on the way out. I like that. That was nice. Sean Spicer apparently wasn't happy about it either. We have some video of him reacting.
To put this in context, the Biden administration came into office and immediately ordered a stand down and a review for all of the military academies for some unknown, still unknown reason. For almost a year, we've been unable to meet, and then we get this email today. You have to ask why. Why would they want zero oversight during a challenging period where the academies are dealing with COVID, they're navigating funding issues? I wonder why. Maybe it's because they want to inject liberal ideology like critical race theory into the curriculum, and they want to ensure there's no pushback and zero oversight.
I didn't see that going in that direction. Maybe it's Ben. What do you think? Do you think Sean Spicer's onto something?
It's the ho for me. It's the fact that I know that was written in his teleprompter, and he literally read and I'm like, seriously? Are you? Is this where you can go so long as you wear the badge of Donald Trump or the bigotry of white supremacy? You can go to the White House with that skill set, and now he has his own television show. But I digress. The gag is that he's trying to spin it as no oversight when what Joe Biden is saying, we don't want your oversight. We don't want Kellyanne Conway's oversight, because they clearly don't have the skill set to do that.
Yeah, look. And it's not to say that they don't have any skill sets. Like, I'm sure that there's some pageantry. His experience on Dancing with the Stars could potentially help out. She, as far as I know, is not an expert on most military, engagements or tactics, but she does know quite a bit about the Bowling Green massacre. So that could be useful for them. But anyway, yeah, I love the ho too. Sometimes I will, you'll see me glance to the left. It's because our producer Sophia Merso, they'll give me like an update on the time. Like it'll say like 30 seconds. Sometimes it'll just say ho, and then I give a ho to the camera. Because I'll forget otherwise. Ho. Anyway, so here's the thing. So they're gonna whine. Of course they're gonna whine. First of all, it's a nice position. I honestly don't know if it's paid. I'm assuming it is, but whether it is or not, yeah, it's probably nice. You probably get invited to like a ball every once in a while. And so, but the issue is, like, why do they feel entitled to remain on that position? Why do they, like, they're not even trying to make a case that their advice is useful, let alone necessary. He's talking about like the Naval Academy, in his case, having to deal with COVID and all this. What the hell does he know about COVID or the Navy? Like, yeah, okay, they're struggling. Then shouldn't they have someone who actually knows about this material?
And shouldn't they have people who actually care about COVID-19, right? Let's be sure the legacy of Donald Trump is to do everything possible to exacerbate the situation. So why would we expect Sean Spicer to be able, or Kellyanne Conway to be able to offer some guidance during the time that is basically in the creation of their former boss? I mean, we literally do not have to be in the place that we are right now, except for the fact of Donald Trump, and they want to continue that legacy.
Yeah, and I'll remind people, I don't really know Sean Spicer's background, but in terms of his ability to provide useful advice to young minds on the military and everything. Remember when he said at least the Nazis didn't gas their own people? Like, you're done. We don't need your advice, man. We're not interested in your advice after this. But anyway, really fast. There was a response from Jen Psaki, White House press secretary, who said, I will let others evaluate whether they think Kellyanne Conway and Sean Spicer and others were qualified or not political to serve on these boards, which they clearly were. But the president's qualification requirements are not your party registration. They are whether you're qualified to serve and whether you're aligned with the values of this administration, which clearly they are not. They're not even trying to make a case that they are. They just want to stay in the position. Anyway, any final thoughts?
So long. I mean, hum ho. Goodbye.
Oh, see ya. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.